guys, I'm back to my Raw review, and I have to say I'm in a great mood right now because I've just finished work and I do not have to go back to work until Monday, and I'm going on holiday tomorrow with Liam and I absolutely cannot wait. And yeah, it's been a pretty rubbish week so far, to be honest. Like, work stuff has just been like really stressful and some other things which have been bugging me, but I just want to, like, you know, not think about that and just focus on the fact that I'm going on holiday tomorrow and it's going to be awesome. Unless it rains, which it probably will because I live in England, but hopefully it'll be nice. So yeah, anyway, I'll stop rambling about the fact that I'm going on holiday tomorrow, because or else I'll like never stop talking about it. So yeah, Raw review. Raw was odd. Bad start. I mean, did anyone else have the whole, like, I don't know if it was just in England or if it was just me, they had like the whole technical like difficulties at the start, like there was like no audio for like the first, I think, 10 minutes of the show, which kind of didn't really do a lot for, like, you know, R-Truth like crazy segment where he was like trashing the merchandise stand, because there was like no sound whatsoever, so it was just like, okay then, this is weird. The picture kept cutting out all the time as well, so I thought it was just my Skybox going wrong, but then obviously because Jerry Lawler and that were like, sorry for the technical difficulties, so I was like, okay then, maybe it's the actual, you know, program. But yeah, so the sound finally came back on when R-Truth got like in the ring and John Cena came out, and yeah, so R-Truth's obviously still going on about like his title shot, and yeah, so the general manager of Raw makes the main event for Raw, John Cena versus R-Truth. Oh dear, I don't know what is wrong with my voice. I swear, like, I'm like, I had a cold, didn't I, a couple weeks ago, and I found it awful. Now my voice, it just hasn't gone back to normal again. The rest of me is fine, but it's just my voice. So, first match, Kofi Kingston versus Dolph Ziggler with Vicky Guerrero. Dolph Ziggler has blonde hair again. Anyway, that's like the only thing to note about this whole thing, is that Dolph Ziggler has dyed his hair back being blonde. The match was okay. I can't really remember it. I should have, you know, not watched Raw last night. I should have done the review last night after I watched it, so it'd be fresh in my memory, but to be honest, what are they actually doing with Dolph Ziggler? Because he was like, on SmackDown, he was like really big, he was like, you know, in like matches like all the time, and lately he just hasn't been on TV. So I don't really know what they're doing with him, but Kofi goes for the SOS, but Ziggler reverses it and hits the zigzag for the win, so that was a nice finish. Alberto Del Rio comes out and obviously just basically cuts a promo about what happened last week with the Big Show. He says that Big Show made a mistake and it was his fault that he got run over, and then he tells him to get well. So yeah, Nikki and Brie Bella then take on Kelly and Eve in a Divas tag team match. Kelly wins the match. I don't like the Bellas, they're awful. Just getting really annoying now. But you can see she's pushing Kelly a bit since she's been to Raw. Michael Cole gets in the ring. Isn't it really weird? Like, you know, now Michael Cole and Jerry Lawler seem to have just gone back to being like best buddies after all the torment, you know, that Michael Cole put Jerry Lawler through for like months, and now they're like happily sitting next to each other again and like discussing things and laughing like friends, and it's like, what? That makes no sense. But at least they got rid of the coal mine. And does that mean that Josh Matthews isn't on Raw anymore? It's like literally just gone back to being those two. I don't know. We'll see what happens anyway. Yeah, so Michael Cole gets in the ring, calls out Alex Riley, and, you know, it's basically saying that he should apologise to The Miz. Riley tells Michael Cole to shut up. He actually got like a really big, like, reaction from the crowd. So I really hope that, you know, WWE, you know, actually use him well and obviously keep the like kind of momentum going that they've got going for him. Because obviously, I think it's a lot of people are quite surprised that he's actually managed to, you know, get people kind of interested in him, because everyone's just assuming that once he left The Miz that he would just, you know, fizzle out and nobody would care. Yeah, so he tells Cole to shut up and he grabs him by the throat. Miz comes out and starts, like, you know, beating up Riley, but then Riley fights back and Miz ends up running away, so obviously again making like Alex Riley look quite strong. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that feud anyway. I like his music, it's quite cool. Better than, did he even have music before? I don't know, but whatever it is, I like the sound of it, it's quite good. CM Punk is in a match next against Rey Mysterio. Seems to keep thinking that they have these matches like all the time. It's like CM Punk and Rey fighting each other over and over again. But whatever, this was a good match. I enjoyed this one. That's the kind of match that like Raw should have on it, basically. That was really bad grammar there, but I don't care. Like a match that, you know, it's not too long, you know, it's like the right length, you get the mixture of both guys, you know, battling out, and it's kind of, you really actually don't know who's going to win, and even if the heel wins, you don't actually mind because it's such a good match. That's like, you know, the things with Raw and SmackDown lately is they seem to have completely pointless, really short matches, or they have like matches between two people that nobody cares, it just goes on and on, and you're like, oh, for goodness sake. But yeah, so I remember like back years ago, I used to watch Raw. I would never, ever miss Raw or SmackDown, like, you know, unless it was like major serious circumstances, I would never miss it. And I'd literally watch the whole show without fail, without like skipping any of it. I wouldn't want to miss anything. But these days it's just like fast forward. But yeah. Anyway, that's kind of got nothing to do with what I was talking about, but I just thought I'd input that there. Yeah, so CM Punk wins with a kick to the head on Rey Mysterio. Karma comes out, because they said earlier in the show that she was going to come out and explain what happened last week, obviously with her crying, and obviously since then everyone's, you know, it's all over the internet that she's pregnant, which is why she's actually, you know, leaving for a year. So I don't know, it's kind of weird hearing her talk. She didn't sound how I expected her to. I don't really know what I'd expect her to sound like, to be fair, because, you know, she is a woman, but I don't know, weird. Yeah, so she just said that, you know, she had 2 dreams. One was that she wanted to be a WWE superstar, and she finally got there, but her second dream was to be a mother, which is obviously, you know, because she's pregnant, so she's going to, you know, have to leave, but she will be back in a year's time. Then the Bella twins come out and interfere and make fun of her, and they start making, you know, your mum was so fat jokes, and it's like, you're lame, get out. So, yeah, they suck, but yeah. I don't know, I think it's quite good that they gave her the chance to talk, really, because if she'd have just gone, like, and then not actually said or explained or done anything, I don't think it would have made sense, so I think it's a good thing to have her talk, really. Everyone else might disagree with me on that, but that's just what I thought. Jack Swagger took on Evan Bourne, and Evan Bourne won the match, which was quite good. And then the main event was R-Truth versus John Cena. It wasn't a very interesting match, I skipped it. In the end, R-Truth wins by count out, which is really, like, weird. And then he goes up to a fan, because obviously, because the sound was, like, out at the start, he went up to this like, family who were, like, wearing, like, John Cena shirts, and was saying stuff to them. Obviously, I don't know what he was saying, because the audio was, like, off. So, he went back to them after the match, and then, like, threw, like, water in the face of, like, the dad, I think. And the show finished with John Cena saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, man," and, like, patting the guy on the back and wiping his face off with his sweatband. But, yeah. Anyway, so, I'm assuming that it's probably going to be John Cena versus R-Truth at the next pay-per-view for the title, but we'll see what happens anyway. But yeah, so, that was Raw. Sorry if that's a bad review, but you know, I've just come home from work. I had to get up at like 6:30 this morning, so I'm pretty, like, shattered, to be honest. But yeah, so, I have started watching Judgment Day 2003. I'm sorry that I've forgotten who it was who requested me to review that at the moment. I'm sorry. Whoever you are, you're awesome. I know I talk to you all the time. I just cannot think what your YouTube username is for the life of me. But anyway, so I've started watching it, and it's so weird. Like, you know, I'm not going to, like, talk about it now, because I'll talk about it, like, obviously when I do my review. But the difference is, like, just the layout and just the people who are on there and seeing what people were like, you know, like, how long ago would that be now? My brain can't even work it out. Like, 8 years ago or whatever. It's just really weird seeing how different everything are, and it just, it's really weird. But yeah, anyway, I will get that review done. After I come back from holiday, I'm going to finish watching the pay-per-view, and then I will start, like, reviewing old pay-per-view. So, that is that. I'm going to stop talking now, because I think you guys are sick of me. So yeah, I'll stop talking and end this review, and actually put it on YouTube rather than just blabbering at the camera. So thanks for watching, guys, and like I said, obviously, like, yeah, I've already said today and last time, I'm going to be on holiday now until the weekend, so probably won't get SmackDown review up at the weekend. I might do in the Sunday evening, but if not, it will just have to be a combined Raw and SmackDown review next week. But yeah, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!